Welcome back to Musicians That Changed Everything. This week, Little Richard. Richard Wayne Penniman was born December 5th, 1932 in Macon, Georgia. Known as the architect of rock and roll, he was a major influence on more artists than I can count, including the Beatles. Richard joined his first band, Buster Brown's Orchestra, in 1950, where Brown named him Little Richard because of his diminutive frame. His first major hit was a song called Tutti Frutti in 1955. The hook, a wop bop a loo mop a lop bam boom, was nothing more than a vocalization of a drum lick he heard in his head. From 1955 to 57, he had a string of 15 hits, including Long Tall Sally and Lucille. His major film breakthrough was in a movie called The Girl Can't Help It, in which he sang the title track. It was one of the first, and I think the best rock and roll movie ever made. After a harrowing plane ride in Australia in 1957, he looked out the window and saw the engines blazing red hot. He had a religious experience and left secular music to become a preacher. 5 years later, in 1962, music promoter Don Arden, Sharon Osbourne's father, convinced Richard to go on tour in Europe where his music was still selling well. He was the headliner for many top British bands, including the Beatles. His band at the time included Jimi Hendrix and Billy Preston. He has influenced more artists than just about anyone, including Mick Jagger and Paul McCartney, who he taught how to sing that high woo he used in some of the Beatles' early hits like I Saw Her Standing There. Richard went in and out of secular music throughout the 20th and 21st centuries. He was still a major force in rock and roll until his death from bone cancer in 2020.
Here's a little side bit for you. In 1972, a friend of mine called and said that Little Richard was over at his house. So we rushed over there, and there he was in his gold lame cape and pompadour hairstyle. I sat down at the piano that he was just playing. I was a little nervous, but I managed to get through it okay. He really thought our band was so cute and wanted to call us Milk and Cookies or John Marr and the Cookie Jar. Well, there was no way that was going to happen. Anyway, it was one of those experiences I will never forget.